Row 18, plot 20.
Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I just watched a movie. I don't know how I feel about it, so let's talk about it. It's called My House. It's a 2023 film. You can view this movie on Vudu. It's only had 70 reviews on IMDb, so the score is low, 3.6. It's a drama horror thriller. It is written and directed by Nick Norman Butler, and it's about Carla, who lives a life locked inside her house with her kind but tyrannical father. When their isolation is interrupted by a mysterious stranger, Carla questions the reason for her family's withdrawal from the outside world and discovers dark secrets that redefine their existence. Woo, that's a lot to take in. Francis Maggie plays Don. Miran Mack plays Carla. Aki Amoshabi plays Frank. And Kaisha Hammerlund plays Carla's mom. I think that's interesting that they didn't give her a name. They list her as Carla's mom. She doesn't come into the movie till very late in. And this is a UK film, so you will have to deal with those accents if that is something that you don't enjoy. But they do speak English at least, so there you go. So this is a very slow paced movie, and it's it becomes rather quickly a very found footage ish type of film. And by found footage, I mean like we're seeing this all happening through a camera, like a camcorder, cell phone, and security camera footage. And the security camera footage is a little weird because it's like shots of outside, and they're used as the transitions between scenes, which I guess I kind of get. I mean, you can't do like the full moon passing in the sky as a transition for this type of movie. And yeah, it's kind of weird that Carla is kind of trapped in her house, but she doesn't feel necessarily trapped at first. And the father gives like the reasoning for it, so we kind of get that explained to us for why he's keeping her safe from bad actors that may be after him. But he comes and goes. I guess he has to work and provide food. But yeah, then as the synopsis said, we get this mysterious stranger. Frank comes to the door, and Carla actually goes to the door despite, training that we see Carla going through from Don through like montage at the beginning of the film of how to quickly lock the door and hide and things like that. So it's that teenage curiosity, I suppose, a boredom. She's like a teen girl. She's been in some other things, and her acting was decent. She's probably the better actor in this whole movie, but it's really just her and her father and this guy Frank. Until later into the movie, when things kind of amp up and Carla gets very paranoid, very suspicious. At one point, I kind of thought of the Cloverfield Lane movie where John Goodman was like that weird, like he seemed like he was protecting them in the bunker by not letting them out. But then he kind of also went off the rails. So I was kind of expecting like this kind of story. And it kind of does happen that way, but it's like not as good. It's not as exciting. So, Frank is our sus character. We don't know what's going on. And then Carla's father becomes like sus character because Carla's letting Frank give her information. She's using the internet behind her dad's back. He doesn't even know she knows what the internet is. And so, like, that's where some of the plot holes start popping up because she has a cell phone and, she's homeschooled and never been out of the house. So, like, the whole even knowledge of the internet and then how to navigate it to be like researching stories that her father was telling her about why that she has to stay in the house to be protected. But I guess you got to kind of like let that go and just take it as teens will know how to do that stuff. It's in their blood. It's in their DNA to be able to navigate the internet and research things. So we've Carla's father brings the mom over to meet Carla. I guess they've been separated for a very long time because of this incident that happened in Dad's past that makes Carla have to stay in the house safe. It's a weird thing, and she's not even. Oh, I said mom, and it's Carla's mom. She's mummy. When you get introduced to her, and I still don't know if I know if she is actually Carla's mother or if it was just a woman that the dad had come and pose as the mother. But the explanation for why that she doesn't live there is because of this event. But again, there's more plot hole because if you're a mom, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna not stay with your daughter to keep her safe. So it's weird. It just progressively gets kind of annoying. The movie, the ending was really annoying to me. It's kind of overall pretty dull. I really didn't like all of the security footage type use, the tilted angles and stuff like that. I'm just so worn out of. I keep saying found footage, but I guess it's like POV or security cam kind of movies. I don't know. Like, as soon as I see them now, I should just like. It's like once I commit to watching a movie to do a review, even when that happens, I want to stick through it, and I always stick through to the very end credits to make sure that I don't miss like a second reveal or a third reveal. But I can't imagine that this movie will get higher than a 3.6 star rating. But I'd be interested to hear anybody's thoughts that do go and watch this on, what I say, Vudu. Yeah, you gotta watch it on Vudu. Do you do voodoo and the voodoo that they do? I don't know. But yeah, let me know if this movie works for you or if the twisty reveal at the end was worth sitting through the first hour and 10 minutes to get to. And have a great day.